Hello guys, good morning everyone. This is Syed Riyasuddin. I'm going to see my fifth video tutorial on works and wages. On works and wages. Yeah, to need to view this video, you need to have a complete glance on the time and work. That is the reason why I have given the tutorial on time and work in my previous class. Now, while this works and wages, in this works and wages, you need to know two basic quantities. What is a work? What is a work? Any physical effort any physical effort required to complete a certain task is known as work. Okay, is known as work. I think everyone know about it. What is a wage? Money given to an individual, money given to an individual in doing a work. For doing a work is known as for doing a work is a wage. Okay, now you need to come to the complete concept. What is a total wage? Total wage is equal to total number of days total number of days he worked into total number of days he worked into what? Wage of a person per day. What is it? Wage of a person per day. Okay, this is the concept of wage. Total. Okay guys, you please don't see my spellings over here. I am interested to give the concept, not the spellings. Okay, now let us go to the question. Let us see an example. If the total wage of a person is 1000 rupees and he had worked for 10 days and he had worked for how many days? 10 days. Then the wage of a person in one day how much is this? Yeah, I gave you here the formula. Total wage. What is the total wage? Is equal to 1000, and that implies what is the total number of days he had worked? That is equal to 10. Okay, 10 into what you will be getting? Wage of a person per day. Wage of a person per day. If you simplify this formula, simple formula, you will be getting the wage of a person per day. In the same case, when he gives the wage of a person per day and also the number of days, you can calculate the total wage or the total income of that person. Okay, this is the case. Or vice versa. I think you people can understand what I am going to say. Okay, now you need to remember some basic concepts. Okay, work is directly proportional to wage. Okay, work is directly proportional to wage. First point. The second concept comes like work is directly proportional to wage and wage is directly proportional to one day's wage. Okay, one day's wage. Okay, if your one day's wage is very much high, then the total pay you are getting will be also very much high. Okay, now let us go to some formulas. Okay, or the fast track methods which we are highly famous. Fast track methods. Okay, now in the first case, when three persons, when X, Y and Z can do a piece of work in D1, D2, D3 days, then the ratio of their wages will be as follows. Okay, what you will be getting? D2 D3 D2 D3 east D1 D3 east D1 D2. Okay, D1 D2. This is the formula when you get, when X, Y and Z, when you have three persons doing a piece of work in D1 D2 and D3 days. Okay, then you can find the ratio of their wages directly by using the simple formula. Okay, now let us go into another technique. If A and B can do a piece of work, yeah, I'm writing it, don't worry. If A and if A and B can do a piece of work in X and Y days respectively, then A and B can do the piece of work in X and Y days respectively, then the ratio of wages earned earned by them earned by them will be A's wage is equal to, now you will be getting the total wage divided by X plus Y. Okay, total wage divided by X plus Y into Y into Y. Okay, I can't write here, I am writing here total wage into Y divided by X plus Y. This is the exact formula. Okay, now B's share or wage is equal to total wage into X divided by X plus Y. Okay, this is the case. Now let us go to an example problem. Example, if A and B do a piece of work in 5 and 6 days respectively, and the total wage earned is earned by them is 500 rupees, then what is A's share and B's share? What is A's share and B's share? Okay, this is the case. You people please sort it out. Okay, I will give you 10 seconds of time, and I will also be explaining you the concept how to do it. Okay, now I will be saying you the simple answer. Now going to the answer of it. Now what he said, he can do a piece of work in 5 days. So A's 1 day's work, A's 1 day's work is equal to how much? You will be getting it as 1 by 5. And what is B's 1 day's work? B's 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 6. Okay, then ratio of their wages will be is equal to 1 by 5 east 1 by 6. Okay, upon simplifying it, you will be getting it as 6 east 5. Okay, 6 east 5. Now what is x over here? 6. Okay, now you got what is the value of x. In this the value of x is equal to 6 and y is equal to how much? 5. 5. What is the total wage? What is the total wage he has given? That is equal to 500. Okay, now you calculate A share and B share as it is crystal clear for you. Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds of time. I can't wait very much long. We have many things to cover yet. Okay, now next concept is, now we have seen the concept of two persons doing a job. I will be coming now. Let us discuss when three persons are involved in a certain task. If A comma B and C can do a piece of work, a piece of work in x comma y comma z days respectively, then the wages earned by A comma B and C respectively can be gained as follows. Now A's share is equal to total wage into YZ divided by XY into divided by YZ plus XZ XZ plus XZ plus XZ plus XY. Okay, this is the case. Now B's share. Now B's share is equal to total wage into XZ divided by the same YZ plus XZ plus XY. Okay, now next C share is equal to total wage into XY divided by the same thing YZ plus XZ plus XY. Okay, this is the case. You people please see this formula. See this formula, we will be writing it. You please give a glance at it. So I am going to say you a simple question regarding it. Okay, now example, if A, B and C can do a piece of work in 4, 5, 6 days respectively, 4, 5, 6 days respectively, and the total wage of them, total wage is 600, then find out A's share, A comma B and C's share respectively. Okay, I hope you people can do it. Now I'll be showing you how to calculate only one share. Answer is like A's share is equal to, what is the total wage? 600 into, okay, now what is y into z over here? 5 into 6, that is equal to 30, divided by yz. What is yz? 5 into 6, that is 30, plus what is xz? Now what is xz? 4 into 6, 24. 6 4s are 24, plus 4 into 5, 20. Okay, I hope I am right. If you simplify it, you will be getting the answer. In the same case, you people please do for rest of the cases to find a square, b square and c square respectively. Okay, and you also have a glance towards the formula. If you have any doubts, just post in the comment box. I am always here to say how out, and I am always here to help you. Okay, 5 seconds please. Okay, now it's completed. Now I am going to say you another simple concept. Now the concept goes like, total wage earned in doing a work. I discussed this before, but you need to have a glance to it. Total wage earned in doing a work before is equal to number of persons working into number of days they have worked, into wage of a person per day. Wage of a person per day. Yeah, I had made this formula crystal clear. You people please, total wage of a person earned in doing a work is equal to number of persons working into number of days they worked into wage of a person per day. From this formula, you can do as possible as simplifications. You can find out the number of persons. If you have given the rest of the things, you can even find the wage of a person per day, or else you can find the number of days they have worked, or else you can also find the total wage earned. So this is such a beautiful formula where you can find 4 different concepts. Okay, if you have given any 3, then you can find the rest and the remaining thing. If you are done with this formula, you will be getting all the 4 things, like total wage earned in doing a work, or the number of persons, or the number of days, and the wage of a person per day. Okay, you people please make a note of it or just remember it. We'll go to the concept in 5 seconds. Okay, now next thing, if A can do a piece of work in x days with the help of B, and A alone can do the same work in y days, then so if this is the case, if A alone can do a piece of work in x days with the help of B, and A alone can do the same work in y days, then A's share is equal to y days. Now I forgot here one thing, in x days, and the total wage earned by doing the job is a rupees, then A share is equal to ay by x, ay by x. Okay, this is the formula. Now to calculate the B share is equal to A into x minus y divided by x. Okay guys, I can't elaborate or derive the formulas, as I can't make this video tutorial very much of huge length. Okay, if you want the derivations of this, you can just ping me up in the comment box. I will give you the source and also the links. Okay, now let us consider an example. Thing goes like, if Ram can do a piece of work in 5 days with the help of B, with the help of B and with the help of Raju. Okay, you say it as Raju. And Ram alone can do the work in 8 days, and if the total income earned in doing this job is 400, then find out A and B's share respectively. Okay, find out the A's share and B's share respectively. I hope you can do it. I will just make you much more simple. Now in this case, what is going on? Ram alone can do a piece of work in 5 days. Sorry, Ram can do a piece of work in 5 days with the help of Raju. So here x is equal to how much? 5. And what is B? That means I mean to say y is equal to how much? 8 days. Total income, that in the previous formula, what is A is equal to over here? A is equal to 400. Then A's share is equal to 400 into y. What is y? 8 divided by 5. That is equal to, you can write it down. Okay, the same case you can do the rest of the thing. I said your work can't even be a negative value, so x minus y or y minus x, that means the same when you are not taking any value in negative terms. Okay, it doesn't matter. The thing that matters is the way you understand, the way you write, and the way you simplify. That is the main important concept you are going to do over here. 5 seconds. If you want to have a glance through it, you can. Okay. Now next concept, x comma y and z undertook a work for a rupees, and together they completed m by nth work. X and Y undertook only X and Y, consider only X and Y undertook a work for rupees A together, and they completed m by nth work and left. Then the remaining work is done by Z. Then the share of Z can be as follows. What is the total income? A. What is the work done by Z? That is remaining of the work. That is, when you consider the work as 1, you need to consider the whole work in the ratio of 1. Okay, that is the basic thing you need to do. You need to remember 1 is the complete work. You need to assume in such a case 1 minus What the what what was the work done by x and y together? That is nothing but m by nth work. This is the case. Okay. Now when you come to an example question, okay, Ram and Raju took a work for 1,000 bucks, you assume, and together they have done only 2 by 5th work. 2 by 5th work. Then the remaining work is completed by completed by Rahul. Now find out the Rahul share. Find out the Rahul share. Find out the Rahul's share. Okay, the formula is ahead of you. The question is same, in sync with the formula. You can do it. So guys, these are the basic concepts you will be encountering in the work and wages. I don't think many of the competitive exams will go much far away from this and they'll be asking. So anything, the remaining work, note, you need to note a point over here. Complete work is considered to be 1. Okay. Remaining work is equal to 1 minus work done. Okay, this is the case you people will be encountering it. Okay, these are the simple points you need to keep in your mind when you do the concept of works and wages. Okay, works and wages is a very simple concept. You can find only these 6 different ways and these 6 different methods of problems in works and wages. So I hope you guys are very much comfortable listening this tutorial. If you have any doubt, just ping me up in the comments. If you have any suggestions, you're always welcome for it. And guys, works and wages, please don't don't ever leave off a question in this concept of work and wages, because this is a very much simple concept. When I'm saying itself, you people would have understand it. That is a very simple concept. Bye, this is Syed Riyasuddin signing off. Hope to see you again.